Hey guys, I'm back for another video and I'm about to try this new stuff on some of my plants. So it is a systemic root drench and it has two different ingredients, and one of them of course kills mealybugs, the imidacloprid, and then the other one prevents fungus, so the dreaded powdery mildew. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do everything because this is the very first time I've used it, but I was reading that the lowest dose you can do would be for flower beds. So that's 4 tablespoons in 2 gallons of water. So I'm going to do that dose and see if everything is okay. And if everything is okay after several days, then I'm going to treat other stuff too, because right now we are getting into our rainy season. And in fact, starting tomorrow, we're going to have rain for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. So, and many times our humidity gets up to 90 to 100% in here. Goodness, you can't even hardly read this. But right now the humidity in here is 52. The high today was 66, but there's been some times where it is 90 to 100% and it'll stay that way for a week. So I'm going to mix some of this stuff up, and then what I'll do is I'll go through and water some plants and I'll mark them so I remember which ones that I did. So anyway, today's Tuesday. It's the April 1st, so we'll go ahead and mix them up. Okay, so I mixed it all up, and the stuff in there, it's kind of brown, like kind of like a light colored mud. So I mixed it up. I shook it before I put it in here, and then I shook it once I added the water. And I'm just going to do this because it's way easier, and I don't really want to get it on the leaves of the plants. But anyway, I'm going to go around and I will rewatch this video. That way I remember which plants I did it. But I'm going to specifically do ones that I feel like are more prone to fungus, like this agavoides seems to be more prone to fungus. This thing has never been right. It could possibly have root rot. It's just never plumped up, but it's been that way for so long that I almost think that it's just like chronically dry or has some problem. This is a white Cassie's that I've had, and it's fine. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look like my other ones. Let me see here. This is all the stuff that I chopped. These are all the stumps from when I've done chopping. Oh, I know what I need to do. This one used to have such big rosettes, and it didn't, or it doesn't anymore. So I'm gonna water this one. What else do I need to do? I've seen mealies on these guys before, and I really need to take them out of there anyway, but let's go ahead and do them. I've seen mealies on these before. They don't have mealies now because I treated them with that other systemic, and it worked really good. But just in case, let's see what else we can do. I'm basically just picking stuff that hasn't looked great for a while. Like this is a PVN. I water it all the time. It just doesn't look great. And it's possible that it's looking that way because it's in the most southern part of my greenhouse. So could be that. Let's see. Do I know any other thing that oh yeah, this one at one point had mealies, some sort of echeveria. Again, I treated it with that other one, but I'm going to go ahead and treat it. I'm going to do this ghost plant. Let's see. I also want to do over here this ghost plant, which had mealies, and I've checked them and I can still find some. However, I've checked them and they're all dead from that last treatment that I did. However, we're gonna go ahead and give them a little drench. This thing is just thirsty, so I need to water that anyway. Basically anything that hasn't looked great. Like, okay, this thing hasn't looked great for a while. I water it all the time. I don't know what the deal is. This one doesn't look great. What else? Maybe, this one, I don't know why this Persia is not as pretty as all the rest of mine. And so I'll drench that. This is a Gibiflora. I believe it's a Marjorie Pogue. But anyway, I'm out, so I'm gonna refill and I'll be back. Okay, I really debated on even showing you guys this area, but I've got all these over here, and these were ones that at one point had mealies or something wrong, and if you look at them, like, you can tell that they've recovered from things. I know they look pretty rough. A lot of them actually look pretty good now. Like this one was horrible. It had just kind of black stuff all over it, but it looks good now. A lot of them look pretty good, but oh, and this was a Graptopetalum rusbii, but some of them are coming back. So I had a jade that had fungus on it, but it looks pretty good now. What I think I'm gonna do is just go through these guys and water as many of them as I can. So I've already used that. Actually, that one didn't have a disease. I just overwatered that. So I'm gonna go through and do as many of these guys as I can. A lot of them are fine now, but I still always try to be careful and not bring them near my other plants until I'm 1000% sure that they're okay. And they may not have even had a fungus, but if it's something questionable, I will go ahead and bring them over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start watering these guys. I think that's gonna be pretty boring for you guys, so I will probably just make this the end of the video. By the way, I am pretty close to, ooh, that's a fantastic fountain. I'm pretty close to 10,000 subscribers, and when I get there, I'm going to do a giveaway. I don't know what, maybe it can be a spiral cactus or booby cactus, penis cactus, who knows. If there's something special you like and I have it, I can definitely do that. But I've got so much random stuff in here, I don't even know what all I have. And I really should be working on stuff for our plant swap coming up this weekend, but I think we may have to reschedule because it's looking like we're going to get some pretty bad storms. And well, we're doing ours this time under a pavilion outside, so that's not going to be ideal. But if we reschedule, it'll be probably sometime this month. And that's pretty much all of the stuff that I have left. So, oh, there's a Mediba. Anyway. So, okay, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe. I am going to try to do a lot more videos now that it's getting warmer, and I will see you in the next one. And if you have any suggestions on video topics, definitely let me know. Love you guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, sorry I forgot to do an update about the systemic stuff that I used. I'm just going to go through and do a look at some of the plants that I remember doing. I did this one. It does look kind of better. And by the way, a lot of these plants, they might look like they have mealies, but there's pollen everywhere, so I have to rinse them off. But I know I did that one. That one still stays dry all the time, so probably when I get off the phone and camera, I may take a look at that and pull it out, because it's probably got root rot. That's that white cassis. I still don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Can't remember what else I did. Oh, okay. I know I did this one. This one is looking better. You can see from the past, that's where it got chewed up by some stuff, but the new growth looks great, so not worried about that. I remember I did this PVN. Didn't look great. Does look better now, but still need to clean up all these dry leaves. I did, let's see, let me take a look. Okay, I know I did this ghost plant. It looks good. That one I did. Oh, my domino cactus is about to get 3 blooms. And don't think I did anything over here that I can remember. Oh yes, I did. I did this echeveria, and actually it looks great other than the pollen. See, it's not mealybugs, so that actually looks better than it did. And sorry, I'm trying to move slow. I know people get dizzy, but I did do something over here. Okay, I did this. I promise it's not mealies. There's pollen all over everything. See what I mean? What I've been doing is going through with my hose on the spray function, and I've just been spraying stuff down. And I haven't sprayed everything, but I did spray quite a bit. So the ones that I've sprayed look better, but I did this thing, although that honestly looks like a fungus, but the new growth looks fine, and I know I've treated it with systemic twice now, so I'm not worried. And let's see, I think that's, oh yeah, and then I did all these down here in my little hospital area, and they're not looking bad. There's some that look real good other than the pollen. That one looks rough down at the bottom. I think what I may do is go through and do some chopping around here. It's pollen. There's my Rusby-eyes. They're still looking kind of crazy, but there are a few popping back up. So anyway, just want to show you that, yes, that stuff did not kill any of my plants. Everything's doing good, so I may go through and water stuff again with it. It's Sunday, I think it's the 13th, so if it was going to kill them, they'd be dead by now, and they're not. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you'll like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.